one about the lizard people. Flat Earth. They go all over the place.
Now, you see, we schizos just look at this and recognize they're trying to get ahead of the truth.
Well, okay, I can tell that not even 30 seconds into the start of this video, and I just got flagged on YouTube.
That's okay. They are in on it too.
Oh my.
Like, we're talking about a TV show about conspiracy theories.
Thanks to this group, YouTube is gonna consider me a flat Earth conspiracy theorist.
Man, flat Earth is just a meme. The Earth is actually hollow. There's an entire other Earth inside of it.
Yeah, they showed that in Godzilla.
Yeah.
See?
No comment.
It's up at the Antarctic. There's a big hole up there. That's why nobody's allowed up there. And it's why all the governments have like a mutual everybody owns this land thing going on.
Wait, Antarctica.
Until it melts and there'll be a war.
Yeah, then the aliens will come out of the middle of the Earth and attack.
Okay, last time you went up over the hill where you had to use the windlass to pull the wagons up the hill. You got attacked by a warg. You had 10 days of nothing, and then you caught goblins and an ogre trying to steal one of the caravan wagons. And you were very successful with that. And Findazzle had revealed a secret that Tychus, his buddy, has a map to an object that, world-shaking power. And he's offered you a job once you all get to Greyhaven as being bodyguards. And then you got attacked by Zik, the leader of the goblins. And
one-armed Zik.
Oh my god.
My notes just say it was a very strange session.
I mean, I remember what happened if you want me to give you the cliff notes.
I'm trying to forget.
In that case, you need to have a few more drinks.
But anyway, Ratmick may be cursed by getting bit by Zik, who was a weregoblin. Only time will tell if he is indeed cursed or not.
The party gets like a sheaf of paper from one of the other caravan wagons, and they wrap it around Ratmek's neck so that he can't chew at the bite wound.
The cone of shame.
Oh, that's funny. And that would give you disadvantage on attack rolls, right?
I mean, no? He's using like a flail.
So, anyway, you continue, and we're going to start by giving you a long rest from last time.
Yay!
And let's
Nice.
delete someone off the combat tracker.
We'll see him again.
I'm sure you'll see him in your dreams every night.
I mean, I'm not that drunk yet.
So,
we're supposed to get max hit points every level, aren't we?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You'll have to manually adjust it.
So
6 hit points. I like it. Nah.
I got fat fingers over here.
we're going to skip ahead to day 12. of your 20-day journey. And you are still bordering the nasty forest. Tanglebriar. I had forgotten the name of it for a second. And Calmaris and Brom. And there's only 4 of you.
Ratsmack is now coneless, but he's occasionally he scratches at his side.
After the fight, Brom is less taking the effort to hide himself because everybody saw, so just. And unfortunately, he ran out of whiskey.
Yeah, Ratmack's looking over at you on the cart bench. He's like, Bromthing, why are you pink?
Cursed. I told you.
This just happened? You wake up with curse?
Not quite. But I'm a little tired of it now. So I want to go on.
Ratmack, shave your head while you sleep. Make you not quite so pink.
Go ahead.
Don't encourage him.
Question is, during the following night, do you actually shave off his hair?
He tries, but like it grows back by the next morning.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, shave it all off.
Even
that you wake
better,
up and
he goes to cut it, but as he starts to step into it, the hair comes alive and wraps him up and throws him across the caravan.
No, you just cut it all off. You got a big pile of hair in the corner, and the hair is back as normal, big, fluffy, defying physics.
Ah!
I told you it wouldn't work.
Mm-hmm.
Cal shakes his head and looks around the party, realizing that he's the only remaining normal person here.
Oh, okay. All right. You want me to get your fucking whatchamacallit?
Say,
Okay.
There's a bird, a rat, and an anime girl, and then just a dude.
Just a regular dude.
All right, we got Mr. Racist over here. Apparently, he's too good for us rats.
I can imagine like Rhaegar, as he finally gets himself sobered, goes out to take a piss. And he goes, some weird bush poked me, and just falls over unconscious. Son of a, come on!
He's out.
Find out it's like
again.
Yep.
Okay, so we're gonna skip ahead to day 12. You've all had rest. Ratmix got rid of his cone of shame, and you are following the trail as it's leading through this forested part of the path, and party sheet. And yes, everyone becomes aware of this movement in the tree to the east of you. It's like the dude slipped on a branch. Sucky dice roll. But as you become aware of this guy and you're looking around, you can see that there are actually 3 people up in the trees, and they are all armed with bows. And
good for them.
You can tell that they're elves. And you see the one guy in the tree, he's pulling back his bow and aiming an arrow in your general direction.
Ratmek flips up a throwing star in his hands, and he's ready to kick out at him.
All right.
Brom kind of puts his hands like, we're just passing through.
And with
No trust,
that,
knife ears.
he lets loose of the arrow and it lands right beside you, Brom. You can tell that he intentionally missed you. And
where are you going? I'm going to pick a fight.
No trust, knife ears. Too tall. Smell weird. No fur, no tail.
First. Nice.
Maybe.
Ah.
Yeah.
Nobody's faster than Rat Boy.
And we're on round 1, and Ratmek, you're up.
Gosh, what is Ratmek going to do?
And they do have partial cover from the canopy of the trees.
I mean, if we gotta do this, we gotta do it.
It's like Calamaris talk his way out of this one.
Really? You just got an arrow shot at you, and you're thinking we need to just talk it out?
No, he'll probably a good distraction.
Yeah, I'd probably face again.
Wow.
Ratmek, he rages. And then he throws a throwing star at the closest one, number 7. Does he automatically have the cover, or do I need to hit the disadvantage?
Yeah, you'll need to hit it.
Wait, I forget. Is partial cover disadvantage, or is it just like a -2? Okay.
Yeah. -2.
3/4 cover is -5.
So yeah, Ratmek's throwing star goes sailing and clunks into the tree next to the guy.
You meant to do that too? I just put my hands up. We didn't steal anything.
Ratmek, I cannot say this.
And I'm gonna ready. Well, I can ready anything. I'm just gonna pass.
They gonna kill your ass?
Maybe. My feathery behind.
Okay.
Got-
and
You gotta be more careful, Warble. You're a bird. I'm a rat. We're dinner to these elves. They're bad elves.
How do you know?
Because they're elves. They're evil.
Is it my turn?
Okay. No, sorry. It's,
Oh, it's somebody else's turn. Got it.
Yeah, Ratmek,
Ah!
you get shot in the back.
Ah!
And as you turn, you can see another one is in the trees.
Ratmek, rip tear your flesh!
I think what I'll start with is I'll cast Mage Hand, and this guy that's 15 feet away from me, I'm going to try to shove him out of the tree Um, force him to make a strength save.
Okay, we can do that.
And if he fails, I can push him 5 feet.
Mm.
Yes, which way are you pushing him? Or down?
Ooh, down sounds good.
So, we'll knock him down. And you know what? Since that's in a tree, we'll even... dexterity is for reflexes. And you know what? I'm gonna send him all the way down.
Oops.
Yeah, he failed his dexterity save.
Hopefully he gets injured from that. And that'll be my turn.
And oh shit, he lands very hard. And he's prone, so we are gonna use half movement to stand up.
We watch him fall, hit like 4 or 5 branches the way down. Doof, 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 whack.
And yeah, that was
So let me-
pretty much it.
And from the previous 2 cards, we hear a ooh.
And it's gonna run out, and we are gonna shoot a longbow at Calamaris,
What?
which is a miss. And then he's gonna take a second shot at Warble.
Yeah, fuck you, Warble. Your dinner.
Brom.
Try to be nice.
Yep. I'll move over here.
No, be nice. Kill or be killed.
Bonus action. Rage. Reckless. Great Weapon Master. And I'll take a big, nice swing at the scout. Like, just look at him. Well, we could have avoided some bloodshed.
Ooh.
You got knocked the fuck out, man!
Nice.
As the top half of him just turns to mist.
They're dying, not dead. Calm down.
Points at the bodies like, if you end up out of this, keep shooting. And I'll move a bit closer. And that's what'll be my turn.
Alright, and with that... Okay, and Calamaris is targeted. And we need to change that. And where are we? There we are. And a longbow attack at Calamaris, and oh, it does hit.
Oh.
And then other one. Yeah, we're gonna go after Brom since he just killed one of them. A little bit of payback.
Rat Mac kicks out with his throwing stars again. Oof, that's a sneak attack too. And he comes in with the offhand. It's a miss.
How did you
I'll
get
move
sneak attack?
closer. Yeah, his second level he took in rogue.
Yeah, then like you only have to have advantage of the turn. Like have to have advantage. Like how did you get it?
Oh, wait, no, hold on. You're right. I'm not
Yeah.
that high level yet. I've only ever played
Yeah.
a rogue
Swashbuckler.
as higher level. So
he heals 2 hit points.
Yeah, 2 HP.
That's what I was wondering. 2 hit points. Alrighty.
And that's Remek's turn.
All right. Bonus action. Turn into a dire wolf. Big black wolf with blue eyes and weird, like almost feathers on its ears and tail.
He doesn't have fur, he has feathers.
No, most of it is fur. And then... Oh. Lordy.
Voila.
Sweet.
You are a dire wolf.
And then I'm going to book it over there and wait for somebody to knock number 4 out of the tree.
Message received.
I saw what you did and I liked it. And I'm going to hold an action to bite anything that shows up.
Got it.
It changes my stats too. That's freaking
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, and then when you die, you remove the effect and everything goes back to normal. That is a great extension. And okay, number 8 is gonna do a longbow at Brom. Oh, and that's a hit.
Attacking little pink girls.
Attacking children, how could he?
All right.
All right.
Think thing.
Cal's gonna move over here. And even though he thinks his party mates are quite weird, it doesn't mean he doesn't like them. He's going to try to use Mage Hand as a bonus action, since he already has it cast, to knock Tribal Warrior 4 out of the tree. Guessing that didn't work. So, as an
oh yeah, you did a save. I see it there.
yeah, he's still in the tree, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will use my action to cast Sleep on him, which hopefully will make him fall out of the tree also. And I'll cast it so that the radius of the sleep doesn't catch Warble in it.
Okay.
So he reaches out with his mind and tries to make this guy shut his brain off and fall asleep. And that's 5d8, is that right?
That sounds right.
5 + 8 = 12. 12 + 8 = 24. 12 + 8 = 24. 12 + 8 = 24. 12 + 8 = 24. 12 + 8 = 24. 12 + 8 = 24. 12 + 8 = 24. 12 + 8 = 24. 12 + 8 = 24. 12 + 8 = 24. 12 + 8 = 24. 12 + 8 = 24. 12 + 8 = 24. 12 + 8 = 24. 12 + 8 = 24. 12 + 8 = 24. 12 + 8 = 24. 12 + 8 = 24. 12 + 8 = 24. 12 + 8 = 24. 12 + 8 = 24. 12 + 8 = 24. 12 + 8 = 24. 12 + 8 = 24. 12 + 8 = 24. 12 + 8 = 24. 12 + 8 = 24. 12 + 8 = 24.
That's number 4. And, oh, that was just enough. And actually, he would be
Perfect.
unconscious.
But does he fall?
And
It kind of slumps back on the tree branch.
You got knocked the fuck out, man!
he is unconscious, and... and he takes 4... he doesn't land as hard, but he takes 6 points of damage as he falls to the ground, which Warble does trigger your readied action.
That wakes him up, though, right?
I would think the impact would wake him up.
Yeah.
But he's probably
Yeah.
prone.
Yes, he would be prone.
We hear another whack, 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 and hit the ground. And we hear another ooh from the crowd.
Okay. So I'm just going to use my scimitar attack. And he can have that much damage. Ooh.
You got knocked the fuck
ouch.
out,
Nice.
man!
Ooh.
She grabs the elf up in her jaws and shakes them around like a chew
Yep.
toy.
Like a chew toy. And then drops it and kind of looks around like, well,
Did I do good?
just looks back and forth.
I'll grab the bottom half of the scout.
Ew.
Throw them
And
at the tribal
Yep.
warrior, right?
Oh,
Just try and
God.
knock it out of the tree.
We're just a bunch of murder hobos.
Okay, wait a minute. You're doing what now?
Dragging the bottom half, which has become mist,
He's
and
saying,
to throw that at the other Trouble Warrior 8 to try and knock him out of the tree.
You realize he's 25 feet up, right?
Yeah, I can try.
Yeah, you can try. So, yeah, I guess, definitely strength.
oh, come on, he did shot put in high school.
I'll give it to you. And that's tribal warrior. Wrong one. And you do manage to knock him down. And he's got kind of a hard landing too.
Bro looks at the guys that hit the ground. I take this is your first trying to rob people because you're not pretty good at it.
Okay, and yeah, longbow attack, and it misses Brom, and this dude's going to jump around in the trees a little bit.
He lowered.
A little bit.
Full thing! Rat Mac, he climbers up like just to the first set of branches. Gets a good like 5 feet off the ground. And then he He lashes out with the chain part of his weapon, which is a reach weapon. So he's got to get a little bit closer.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say, it being in the trees, it would be a -2.
Yeah.
Then again, if he goes to shoot you, it's a -2 for him as well.
No, I did mark that off. I keep doing that by reflex. He doesn't have... There, got rid of it. And then with his offhand, he throws a throw-in star. Oh, just missed.
Gonna bound around the tree.
Runs in a circle around the tree, looking up at it. Bark, bark, bark.
Yeah, barking and snapping at any dangling ankles.
Hey, Ratmac's the one closest to the ground. Watch the teeth.
Oh, not those dangling ankles. And just hold another action.
Okay, sorry, I'm distracted here on your
Yup.
character sheet a little bit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, if you look underneath the polymorph section now, if you expand
Yeah.
it, you've actually got the bite attack, and I'll show you how to drag
Nice.
those over. Okay, and you're moving, you're done. Travel Warrior 8 is injured, prone, going to stand up. And we're going to take our other 15 feet of movement while we shoot a longbow at Brahm, which is a miss.
Excellent. Well, I'm going to try my mage hand again on Tribal Warrior 7. Because of the feat I chose telekinetic, I can use it 60 feet away. So I will do it from where I'm at. And hopefully that causes him to fall out of the tree.
Oh, yes, yes. Let's see. And Ratmic, call it even or odd.
Even.
Okay, so he would take 1d6 of damage. Wow, he's going to hit really hard. And you watch this tribal warrior just literally fall out of the tree, and on the way down he catches a tree limb right in the groin, and he kind of rolls over and groans and falls down the rest of the way to the ground.
I'd like to try and pin him.
Right. I just kind of giggles and watches him fall.
That's awesome. As I move over there, I'm going to use my action to cast Mind Sliver at this Tribal Warrior 8 who thinks he's going to flee.
It's funny, it turns out they're called ooh trees. Because whenever you fall down here, by everybody around you.
Oh! Massive 1 point of damage. He's going to lose the day.
He is devastated.
And that'll be my turn.
I walk up. Over here, I'll grab Tribal Warrior 8 by the collar and slam him into the cart next to me. Put my great axe against his throat. Okay, seriously, you're gonna stop? Or any more of you guys out here? Because look, I really don't want to make you end up like the other guy. I'm trying to be as intimidating as I can.
They're elves. They don't speak. They're not people. Just kill it.
I know, but he's gonna try.
Yeah, he kind of throws up his hands.
Wow.
Oh.
He's not intimidated if you evolve, Toronto. He's just like, he looks at you. He's like, so cute.
This is a child. The fuck? It's a child.
You know what? Yeah, he is definitely not intimidated at all.
It's the big wolf thing in the background.
You've got him slammed up against the car, but he's just kind of snickering.
Yeah, that's my turn to do that. Can't really do much else.
And we are going to disengage.
What's she gonna do?
And dash.
No, your turn.
We should leave one alive so he can tell his friends how dangerous we are.
Ratmech goes scampering through the trees after. I guess he could drop down too. No, he just drops down and he runs after him.
I still don't know weird glitch where it wobbles so they move 95 feet in one direction.
Yeah, I just canceled it though. So
Ratmech takes
Cool, but
out
not that
his net and he starts whipping it around his head before throwing it at the fleeing tribal warrior. Restrained. And that's his turn.
You got to get those little ball things, you know, want you to like the
Caltrops, ball bearings.
You know, the ropes with the balls on the end to use to trick people.
Bolus?
Yeah, got to get you some of them.
Well, they don't really have that. I have to homebrew it. Oh yes, Kalmaris. I've absolutely been there, my dude.
That just happened.
you know what? I'm going to use my action to just get around and like get in front of him.
Okay.
And I'm going to start acting like a big puppy, like, you know, put my front end down, a hind end up in the air, wagging my tail.
Jump on him and put your weight. I was like, whack!
Like now it's
ain't
just
good.
now it's a game.
Okay, and yeah, he is not intimidated. So he's going to just step away, and if you'd like to make an attack of opportunity, you can.
I will. Great weapon master. I'll actually target him first.
Ooh, shite.
That's not going to work out so well for him.
He steps away, but Brahm brings his axe down as he starts walking off. And
Oh, should have been intimidated, dude.
he gets
Just
a fair
throws the
distance
axe.
away, but that's when you notice that like half of him is still here with you. Like the front half walks away, but the back half is still here.
Terrible.
All right, I'll travel 30 feet-ish this way.
Rom turns around and just one half of him is clean, the other half is just covered in blood.
And I'll use my bonus action to reach out with him, to reach out to his mind telepathically and tell him to surrender. It's useless to resist, or he will be destroyed. Would that be an intimidation check?
Yes, let's do an intimidation.
Roll higher than 0.
Okay.
I rolled one higher.
He's still struggling with the net.
All right, that's my turn.
Seems like everything's under control over there. I will start looting the bodies, seeing what they have available.
Rummaging through half pockets.
Yep. Top halves and bottom halves.
Okay, all you're finding are the longbows. And that tribal warrior is restrained.
So he can get out by making it's a check or cutting the thing. It's a DC 10 strength check to get out, or 5 slashing damage. It's got an AC of 10.
Well, considering he doesn't have anything to cut it with, and he rolled a 12 on his strength check, so he is
He just pulls it off.
no longer restrained, and yeah, that would be his action to get out, and yeah, he's gonna just make a run for the southern border. Vila, that would give you an attack.
Stack of opportunity.
Yes.
So I'm going to reach out. I'm going to reach out with my teeth.
Rip and tear, Vila.
But I just want to try to catch him.
So what you're saying is you're trying to grapple him.
Yeah. I'm not trying to hurt him. I just want to grab the back of his clothes and...
Strength checks.
Okay.
Yes, you did manage to bite him. Now let's see if you can hold on to him. And he manages to get away, and you are stuck with a little bit of his clothing in your teeth.
How did
Good
you roll that
job.
low with a 17 strength?
We see the elf running away. We can see his bare butt cheeks.
Absolutely. Do you all intend to proceed?
I want to catch him.
I'm going to stop him.
Warble, what's your speed?
50.
Yeah, boy.
I'm currently loading all the longbows and all the ammo
Right,
into that
Mac,
cart. More stuff to
right.
sell.
Ratmech moves, dashes, and jumps onto the back of Warble. Oh, faster, faster! So we've got a rat riding a direwolf now, chasing an elf.
That's never happened in D&D before, I bet.
I'm sure. So I'm going to try to catch up to him.
Ratmech calls out, "Ow!"
And try to grab him again. Ooh, it's eclipsing the little guy.
That's horrible chaos.
Nice.
What the?
Vila, once again, you can feel your teeth just scrape along his butt cheek, but other than getting the flavor, you're not getting any meat, and he flies off
The
down
flavor?
path.
This is an elf fela. He's got them.
This elf has a flavor.
He's got
flavor of butt cheek.
sleek butt cheeks.
Exactly.
Silky smooth.
Well-oiled butt cheeks.
You gotta chase him down and really get into it.
All right, I'm moving 30 feet to here. Gonna stay out the forested area, and
Like, do you really want to interfere? You're seeing like a rat riding a wolf chasing this thing, howling.
I feel like he's somehow defeated my mental powers that never get defeated in my character's mind, and I'm gonna hit him with a mind sliver.
Well, I mean, that'll take him out.
It's guaranteed to do 1 point of damage.
Ooh.
Just like I said.
Nice.
The funny part was you only needed 2.
Of course.
I'm just walking over, just looting bodies and piling up our cart with the growing pile of arsenal of equipment. That's all I'm doing.
And okay, yeah, I gotta assume. Yeah, screw it. He's gonna turn around while he's running and try to shoot the rat.
Oh.
Oh, and he shot the rat.
Ratmech catches it in his teeth, just like it shoots into his mouth.
That's not how that trick works.
Have you guys seen Don't Mess with the Zohan? That Adam Sandler movie?
Catches the
No.
bullet in his mouth.
Yeah, it spits it out of his nose.
Oh god. This poor elf. At this point, Ratmech's he's got his nets out and he's just swinging them overhead, howling. Ow! And he throws it. He's restrained again.
Nice. Okay. I'll go over.
And he's got a minus D4 to his strength roll, just so you know, from the Mind Sliver.
I want to pick him up, net and all.
And just carry it back to Brahm like you're bringing home something.
I was going to carry him back to Wild Bill. Curly Bill. Friendly Bill.
We're literally bringing him an elf wrapped up in a package.
There, that's better.
He'd have -4 to the strength check, plus disadvantage from the net, if he's making a strength check.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't make it.
Okay.
So we come trotting back with our prize.
With this
Tail wagging.
almost dead elf.
Rat Mech riding the dire wolf with the elf hanging out of its mouth in a net. Kalmaris is just kind of walking side by side, like, is it dead? Is it alive?
Well, yeah, okay. Warble just went. Calamaris, how do you feel about this?
I'm good with him being restrained. I'm going to try one last time to intimidate him mentally and get him to be subservient to us.
I
So
know
you're
what you did last
gonna kill him.
No, I'm going to try to intimidate him and get him to tell us some secrets and stuff.
All right, let's see your intimidation roll, Cal.
I believe.
That's way better.
No shit, you got a +5 to it.
Sorceress.
Yeah, he's very intimidated.
There's nothing in the book for dealing with a captured elf, is there?
I just want him to feel like if he kind of doesn't do what we tell him to do, that we'll finish him off. And then
Yes.
burn the forest down and kill his family and all those kind of things.
And
I used my action to light a cigar.
you, as you're talking to him, you can see it's not so much you that he's intimidated by, but he keeps looking over at Brahm with this look of fear after what Brahm has done to two of his colleagues. And, he tells you that occasionally the elves send out patrols just to harass caravans and travelers that come through this part of the forest. Because they don't want your kind here.
So let Ratmek understand. Take this. We tell you we are moving through, and you shoot stabby knife thing at us. And just what? What were you expecting?
That you would move through faster and not come back. Ever.
Okay, you do realize this is the long road, so why don't you just designate a path, and if they want, you provide them escort for money. Win-win. They go through faster.
I
You ever
don't
thought
make
of that?
rules.
Well, maybe you want to change it because you kind of lost 3 people.
Well, if you let me go, I will discuss that with my superiors.
Rat Mech just rolls his eyes. He looks to Brahm for a decision.
Doing zoomies around the caravan.
He takes one of his knives and he like pokes it up into the elf's neck. He's like,
You want to be stabbed, kill, yes?
No, I don't want to be stabbed killed.
Because honestly, how many other times has people actually fought back last time you shot at someone? Right? It's what? 50-50? 50 chance they run, 50% you get attacked, so... As in, seriously. I think it's like it's going to be...
Rat Mech's getting impatient.
Most times, it's the first arrow that hits the wagon. They just merely drive faster.
Rat Mech's hand is
the
twitching.
disadvantage. You lose 3 people, so... Look, we'll let you go. Just figure something out on your plan. If they come through your forest, ask them to pay you money, and you will escort them through at a safer and faster route. And voila, they're going faster. And you're less likely to get killed.
Ratmek
Savvy.
has already pulled the net free, and he's kind of menacing the elf with a knife so that he runs away.
And Brom holds out his hand. No more bloodshed.
And the elf is gone.
Yeah, he's fucking gone. He didn't even look at that hand. He's just what?
The minute the
As he's running off, Brom yells out, "Your friends' bodies are over by the tree."
Fear will keep the local governments in line.
Of this superior battle rat.
Well, Ratmek will gather up all his wayward toys. And head
I'm
back
still
to the
doing
caravan.
zoomies.
Okay, doing zoomies, you're gathering up your toys, and let's see.
I got an hour of this.
Oh god, Ratmek jumps off the cart onto Warble's back and is now riding him around.
And nobody pointed out that the cart is the proper size this time.
No, it's always been the right size. I don't know what you're on about.
I did notice. I just didn't say anything.
I'm going to admit I kind of forgot how huge the last horse and cart were.
All right, and let's do a long rest, and we will wrap up day 12.
All right, at the beginning of the next day, I'd like to cast Mage Armor, the new spell I picked up and forgot to cast.
Doesn't that last like 8 hours?
It does.
Not a problem. And my notes. World Builder.
900 XP.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, I don't think we're gaining a level just yet.
I mean, we
Nah,
literally just left.
I know. I was just adjusting thing.
Yeah, pretty much, we're gonna do XP with milestone.
Okay.
At times you'll probably have enough XP to level up, but I'm gonna delay you. And
Okay.
No!
let's see, I rolled a D8. Oh. Okay, it is now day 13. And that is Celinda's.
Ratmek sits on the cart stool, just fiddling with his mechanical hand.
Calling out, "Shifter, Spanner, Jackhammer."
Okay, Ratmick. It's the middle of the day, and you hear a scream come from one of your favorite caravan people. Zelinda Blue, the woman who dealt in the fabrics and so forth, and you know, you've enjoyed
Hiding in her cart.
nest, yeah, in the rear among the pelts and so forth. But there is a yell, and you can see as you turn around that the wagon is on fire.
No!
Oh, that is not okay.
Ratmek points it out to everyone, and he goes skittering over towards it.
And What are you doing, Rat?
It's kind of running back and forth. He don't know what to do. Ah! He looks around for the woman.
Yeah, she's jumped off the cart and, she's screaming for help. And what do the rest of you want to do?
I'm trying to use Druidcraft to make some rain. But I think all it can do is just like a mist.
Brom is still driving.
Ratmec has grabbed one of the rugs and has started like beating it against the wagon fires.
I'll move over to the wagon and touch the side of it and cast Mending on it to try to fix the burned portion.
It's on fire!
I'm just saying, I'm trying to help.
Okay, actually, change of plans. Ratmec's not going to slap the wagon. He's going to immediately cut the bindings of the horse to the wagon. Then he'll go to slap it with the rug.
That's
a good idea.
Smart move. Okay, so you free the horse, you're trying to put out the flames. Vila, is there anything you can do?
Not really.
You could help Ratmec put out the fire by slapping it with rugs.
Well, I'm looking at magical options right now.
Like, literally anything you guys could do would be great.
I'll hop off my cart.
Here's my...
Here's my... Go on.
Here's my water skin. I'll try to empty it on the fire.
Jesus Christ. Are there any water sources nearby?
No.
Okay, then the rug is the best thing. Hit it!
I'll use my water skin as well to try and put out some of the fire.
Could do
And
Thunderwave.
Start dragging out stuff that isn't burning so they don't catch fire.
And
I will rage work.
Particularly good at firefighting.
Let me get athletics checks from the people who are slapping the fire.
So actually, that's a good idea. The rage.
Well, I'll start slapping the fire after I empty my water skin.
Do you want an athletics check from me, even though I'm just trying to fix the wagon?
No, you don't need one. Okay, and yeah, Brom, you get there just a half second too late. Ratmik and Warble have managed to stifle the blaze to prevent it from spreading. They've almost got it out by the time you get there. You are the final touch in putting the fire out. And with Calamaris's bending, some of the fire damage is no longer fire damage. And so Linda is just so thankful that A, you saved her wagon, B, you prevented the fire from damaging the bulk of her cargo.
What happened?
And, looking around, she tells you she must have forgot to blow out the candle when they started this morning.
Ah, Ratmec is just devastated.
There.
Where's he gonna sleep, man?
Well, you know, you saved the cart, you know, and you were the very first one on the scene, and you know, she's so happy that she's petting you.
Ratmax
Ooh.
just freezes.
Oh my.
He doesn't know what to do with this.
And she's like, "You did such a good job. Let me give you a token of my appreciation." And she jumps in the wagon and she starts digging around, and she's like, "I know it's here somewhere." And she pulls out this fleece blanket. And it is the softest thing that you have ever felt in your life, Ratmick. And she's like, "May you use this to make yourself a nice bed."
Ratmac doesn't know what to say or do. He just kind of stands there staring at the thing in his hand, feeling it.
A slight tear comes from one eye.
No, it's no.
No, that would be after she leans down and kisses him on the forehead.
Ratmac immediately schizos out. And, he dashes away like hiding behind Brahm.
I tell the lady, looks like he's playing hard to get.
He's like a 3-foot rat. Come on.
It's the only thing appropriate that she knows. Semi-appropriate.
Oh, Lord. Ratmac will take his loot, I guess we'll call it, and he'll set up a little pallet in the back of our cart.
And in the meantime, you know, they, some of the other members of the caravan, you know, they're help rearranging stuff in the wagon and, you know, hitching the horse back up. Fortunately, the wagon, what was damaged, has been mended, and, you know, it's still a usable wagon.
Rom says he has some decent woodworking skills. It helps fix up bits and pieces that need to be fixed while everything's been worked on.
All right. And that will be it for the end of day 13. And Vila loses her wild shape.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rom kind of looks over at Calamaris during one of the nights. You're starting to get a good bit of beard going. Keep it growing. It's starting to look a bit more manly.
I would, but my face just doesn't seem to grow a lot of facial hair.
Ratmac idly scratches at his fur.
Adding
Hey,
trophies
Calamaris,
to my necklace.
I'll give you 2 copper if you can shave Ratmac's face.
No.
Ratmac, I'll give you 2 copper if you can shave your face.
Ratmac bares his teeth at you.
Calamaris
was
will
there if you want
try once Ratmac falls asleep.
Oh boy.
I might lose a hand, I know.
There ain't no might about it.
You
Roll
should
a
up that ante.
Roll a sleight of hand.
Now let's see your sleight of hand, sir. Let's see if you can actually do this.
Oh, you're gonna be
What's your passive?
disappointed that you
What's your
challenged.
passive? Right, Mac.
Passive. He's already alert.
I'm a charlatan.
So it's not going to matter anyway because he's going to ditch off in the middle of the night. He disappears in the night. You got to go looking through the cards for him.
Oh, that's funny.
Calamaris the barber.
No, I've already had bad experiences with barbers. I don't need another one.
Okay. Yeah, the next day breaks the monotony. You have reached the town of Croswell, and I'm going to share the map with you there. And
We're out of the forest.
yeah, you are at the major. It's a major crossroads. This town has. It started out as a small village. It is a fucking village, but it grew to its size because of the church. The Abbey of the Seven Paths. They welcome all who serve the gods, and they control a great deal of the farm, forest, and township land. And, it's held in trust, and the Abbey really doesn't want to see the area grow that much, which some of the new people, the merchants moved in, they see this as, wrong, and, there's a little bit of conflict between the merchants and the Abbey.
Brom covers himself up properly again.
Warble kind of
Ratneck is,
sticks in the middle of the convoy, just not trying to stick out at all.
Traveler's Market, huh?
Yeah, you've got the Abbey that's it's been remade as a religious school for several generations. You got a store, you got an inn, you've got a section set aside for the poor travelers. You got a children's home, a holy temple.
Ratneck is gonna ditch off into the town, and he's gonna hunt for potential pickpocket targets.
Well, yeah, it's funny. There is this teaching temple, the Shrine of Tiltar, which is focused on agriculture and veterinary healing. However, it's located above the Lucky Coin Casino.
Ooh.
Ratneck will, he will not enter the casino, but he will hang around outside it to catch people as they go in and out.
Okay.
Looking for those who look like they're loaded going in and coming out, and then kind of sneak close to see if he can get a little pocket change, and if not, he'll try and find out where they sleep so he can come back at night.
Hey, Calmaris. You're gonna borrow you for a bit. I want to try to sell some of this stuff we got from the bandits and whatnot. And quite frankly, you're a better talker than I am. So, you want to help me sell them?
No.
He went,
Yeah, he's AFK. He'll be back in a
he
bit.
went AFK. Which, since he's AFK, do y'all mind if we take 10 minutes here?
Not at all.
Sure.
Gracias.
They're very, very much a people person, and they'll run non-stop for 4 hours straight and not feel tired.
Because that's what they're born and bred to do.
Yeah, it's funny. They're one of the only animals out there. You know how our body uses food to produce energy, and then we use up that energy. But what happens is the amount of energy we produce is less the energy we actually use. So that way, if we get tired, huskies are the only animal that produce as much as they need it.
Jeez.
So that's why they don't get tired. They can do things for hours and hours straight.
My husband wants one real
Terrifying.
bad. I'm like, that's a no. That's a negative. You don't understand.
Yeah, kelpies are quite similar here in Australia. They're a working dog.
Yeah.
They want to work, and people put them in backyards all day, and I wonder why they're running around tearing things up.
Yeah, and they don't give them a job to do.
Or a friend to play with.
The bloodhounds are almost completely untrainable. They're born knowing what they need to do.
Mm.
The best you can do is come up with a command that fits with what they're doing. So they at least get the idea that, oh, hey, we're tracking now. We're tracking? Oh, I love tracking.
They never stop.
No, they don't.
All right. Sorry about that. Dinner's been ready for a while, and I'm starving.
Ooh, don't starve.
Hi, starving. I'm Chaos. The dad joke, which never gets old, and you can use it everywhere.
So yes, the Caravan is having a layover at Croswell.
Anyway, hey, Calamaris, I got a question for you.
What's that?
You're good at talking, right? You're a lot better than me. You want to help me go to the market and sell this weapons we got?
I'd be happy to help you. And just for the DM's knowledge, I'm going to be casting friends on myself before I talk to anybody.
Nice.
All right.
The cantrip no one ever takes.
No one ever thinks it's casting it on yourself. It was casted on people.
I thought you were supposed to cast it on yourself. I thought it was a spell you cast on yourself.
No, it's you can cast on
It
anybody
says
with
ranged self.
Yeah, it gives you
Really?
advantage.
People been
Advantage
misusing
on all
it?
charisma checks.
Boom.
Oh,
Wait, what is he using?
Friends.
Friends. Just gives me an advantage on charisma checks.
Yeah, you'd think people would use that more often.
Right? It's legit.
It's great if you want to talk to people.
I mean, that's kind of my guy.
Oh, when the spell ends, the creature realizes that you used magic to influence its mood and becomes hostile towards you.
Careful.
Well, it's just a one-time thing, right?
Now, let's see how this plays out.
He's like, yeah, it's all great until he comes back later and he just hates him forever. Or he hasn't thrown in prison.
that's why I'm going along with him.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Okay, so you're going to the blacksmith or the market?
No, I think a market.
Wherever Ratmec's taking me.
Ramek's not here. Ramek's busy
Oh, wait. I'm
pinching
sorry.
pennies.
Wherever Brom's taking me.
Yep. To the traveler's market. Maybe number
Yeah,
3.
I'm going with you guys too. I just want to check things out, see what's there.
There's a little bit of everything for a small town. It's located at the crossroads of major trade routes.
You're all going to the blacksmith?
Traveler's market.
Nah.
The market, dude.
We're at the market, and
what
whatever
are you
Brom
looking
finds
for at the
interesting,
market?
I'll.
I'm
Talk
looking
to
to sell.
Oh, you're looking to sell. All right, I'm gonna try
we
to.
have crossbows, we have longbows, we have scimitars.
To a merchant, or are you wanting to set up a booth?
Sell it to a merchant.
Well, you do see one that does have a few weapons and armor pieces on his market table.
I elbow Calamaris in the ribs, point over.
Calamaris will be
Kind of
like,
does that, that it's like the look at me thing. You're gonna have to
Be
do
like-
the talking.
check out my wares. They're 440 grade steel, one-time offer. I'm gonna kind of give him the late night. What's
TV
that,
commercial.
Yeah, TV commercial, trying to sell him some stuff. All these great arrows. There's 15 different ones, even though it's the same one. They're made from this rare material that doesn't exist anywhere. Whatever sounds awesome to get my boys some money.
Well, my first question is, where did you all come across all this? Did you all steal it?
No, it's manufactured in the Far East.
And why do you think I want to buy 6 crossbows?
It's not that you want to buy 6 crossbows. You want to buy these 6 crossbows so you can sell them for double the price. These are exquisite crossbows. You don't quite understand where I'm getting at here. 440 grade steel, redwood forest material. Like, this is some great stuff. And then I'll ask him if he wants a demonstration, and then I'll look to Brom to shoot a crossbow or something, because it's not like I'm going to shoot a crossbow.
No, don't set off a crossbow in the middle of town. You have the Abbey all up in arms, and, and he reaches out, and he's looking at one, and he's like, well, this just doesn't look all that special to me, but,
I know you don't want my friend to shoot one in town, but if you want to see a demonstration, you can see it in action, and you will see the precision and accuracy it has. It's uncanny.
You see a rat mat kind of slide into the store behind you.
Okay, well, let's start with making that, which charisma check shall we do?
There's a chance that
performance?
Vic may be joining us for a bit of the session.
Yay!
Nice.
Oh, good for him.
Would you like a perception or deception? Because I feel like it could be either.
Well, he's lying through his teeth right now, so
Okay,
Yeah.
I guess it's deception.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. I can see the quality in the wood.
Oh,
I
God.
love the way that the grain works, and yeah, I'll give you 10 gold pieces apiece for them.
Cal looks back at Brom to see if that's acceptable.
That's a thumbs up.
That's a fair price, my good sir. Fair price. I appreciate your you recognizing the quality and the craftsmanship. I think you're going to be able to sell this for twice the amount that you paid for it.
And he's looking over the longbows that you've got and the scimitars, and he said, I'll make you a fair offer on it. And say, the longbows are really, really high quality. And,
Indeed, they are.
I'll give you 10 gold pieces for every item you got. That's per item. So
Cal looks back at Brom to see if this is acceptable.
Brom opens his mouth and he hears a girl's voice commenting, "Yay, Daddy, we get to eat food tonight!"
Sounds like we have an
somewhat
accord.
horrified look on his face for a second.
Ratmac just he goes completely slack-jawed behind you. He's like, what the fuck?
Hey, Brom has the exact same look on his face as well. It's like,
I have wandered away by this point.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
are Kalmaris and Brom done now?
yeah.
I'm done.
Brom storms out of the building, grabs Ramak
Holy
by his collar, and just books out.
Whoa.
Wait, no!
holy crap.
He kind of he pulls away and he runs back to the merchant. He throws his little furry paws up on the counter and hoists himself up.
I require special things. Do you perhaps carry wares of questionable use?
He's like, now for the record, I'm not sure what you're asking for, but if you're asking for something that's illegal, I tell you, you are at the wrong place because I do not sell it. And then he leans down and he starts whispering to you and he goes, what are you looking for?
Ratmac has problem with pests. Needs to poison their nests, yes.
What kind of pest are you trying to poison?
Ratmac gives a full tooth smile. Oh, rats. Big ones. He wonders also if perhaps you have the boom boom powder.
Boom boom.
You're wanting to use boom boom powder for rats? Wouldn't you just use rat poison?
Either one is good. I am looking for both.
Wouldn't that make me an accessory to murder if I sold you rat poison?
Ratmac is killing rats. They are not people.
So you're wanting to commit genocide on your own people.
Ratmac does not know what you are talking about.
No, I do not sell the big boom boom powders.
Do you have poisons for pests?
Yes, I have rat poison.
Just rat poison? You don't have anything for bigger creatures?
How big of a rat are you trying to kill, son?
Oh, much big, very big, like how big?
Crap, now I gotta look up poisons.
Ratmac needs to kill many cow rats, yes.
Ow, rats.
He's also he's looking for poisons and explosive powder. Kind of thing you would use in mining, but I don't think we'll find that here.
He's like, You're in luck, little man. Do you have gold?
Ratmek has gold, and he can acquire more. How much do you require?
He was like, well, I've got one vial of drow poison. It will kill one big rat. Cow-sized rat.
This is good. What does merchant require for his services?
200 gold.
Ratmek apologizes. He does not have this coin. And the rat just kind of drops down.
You mean you're wasting my time? Hey, wait a
Ratmek,
minute. You were in here with that other guy. That other guy used magic on me to get me to buy that crap. Where did he go? You stay put. Don't move. I want
What
to
are
talk
you
to
talking
you and your
about?
buddies.
That other guy's at the end.
Ratmek come into store after them. No know what you mean.
You snuck in here when they were here.
Yes, Ratmek walked in your front door. He is not going to budge his way to the front of the line.
Get out of my store. Come back when you have 200 gold pieces.
Oh, Ratmek will be back. You can rest assured of that. And he leaves the store. And yes, he will be back. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
I was gonna say you'll never be back again.
Okay, what are the rest of you all doing?
Looking for a sling.
Cal's going to make his way to the inn and procure 4 rooms for all of us, since we made so much money off that dude.
Ratmek
Alright.
will lurk around the store looking for entrances and exits.
Okay, Warble, you do find a merchant selling a sling. Calamaris, you do manage to beat the rush of the majority of the caravan, and you do secure the last 4 rooms.
What does that cost me?
700 gold.
Yeah, I'll have to look it up.
I don't have 700 gold.
Anyway, once Ratmek's done scouting out the merchant's place, he'll head over to the blacksmith. He has a custom order he wants to get from the blacksmith. Yeah, he will ask them if they have enough metal to create a set of ball bearings and caltrops.
Yes, we do, but aren't you on the caravan?
Yes, this is correct.
We have the material on hand. However, and there's no way I can have it done for you tomorrow before you have to move out.
You do not have these things in the store?
Caltrops? No.
If you can sell Ratmek the ball bearings, he can sharpen them into caltrops himself.
And, yeah, I guess I could sell you a bag of ball bearings.
Very good.
Let me see how many I have on hand. And Calamaris, the inn is going to cost you 2 gold pieces total for all 4 rooms.
Perfect. I'll pay for it.
to save you some time, ball bearings come in like bags of 1,000, and caltrops come in bags of 20. They cost a gold piece a piece.
A caltrop is a gold piece per?
Yeah, 20 caltrops in a bag. That cost a gold piece.
Ah.
While ball bearings are 1,000 in a bag, and they cost a gold piece.
Well, he doesn't have 1,000 ball bearings on hand. He might have 250.
Ratsmech will try to procure about 60 of them.
Yeah, he's more than happy to sell you 60 ball bearings.
Cool. So let's see, it's 3 gold.
Okay.
Yay!
And, yeah, you have rooms at the inn. The
You're
food
welcome.
is fantastic. The ale is okay, but the wine, oh my God, the wine is just fabulous in Calamaris. So, you're extremely pleased with, the selection of wine.
Brom
I am
asks the
continuing to consume as much wine as possible.
Brom
just drink
asks
water.
the bartender. No, he doesn't. He elbows Ramak, saying, "Can you ask the bartender if he's got any whiskey?"
The Ratmech will do this thing.
He'll scoot over to the...
It gets a little challenging, I look like a girl. I have a voice of a guy. It gets weird.
Ratmech don't understand problem. You are pink.
Yes.
You pink things all look alike to Ratmech.
He scuttles over to the bar, and he kind of throws his paws up there and lifts himself up.
Ratmech require much drinky. Whiskey.
Brom throws his flask at Ramak.
Oh!
Hits the back of his head, and he picks it up.
Yes, sir, I can get you some whiskey. And, he pulls out a bottle and he holds that hand out for coin.
Laughs in crow.
Ratmech just looks at his hand like, yes, you want something? What is it?
I want you to pay for the whiskey.
Are you going to tell Ratmech what this costs?
Yeah, it's a silver piece for the bottle.
Ratmech palms a silver piece to him and then goes back over to Brom.
Here is your whiskey. It was 10 gold pieces.
Hands you 2 silver.
Ratmech likes you. And then he scutters off.
Laughs in raven.
By the time you guys finish your first ale, Brom's already on his 5th.
Cal wants to approach the barkeep and find out what the finest wine in the house is.
Well, sir, it's a local vintage made by our very own priest at the Abbey.
I'll take 3 bottles.
Sir, I'm not really sure that you'll be satisfied with 3. You might want to take 4. It's that good.
Then I will take 4.
As you're all discussing this, Ratmech will slip out of the tavern and into the night.
Oh boy.
Oh God, there he goes.
Ratmech told the merchant that he would return.
And so
he will.
And so it begins. Laughs in Corvid.
So yes, he'll sneak over to the merchant's house and he'll try to look for a way in.
Yes, you do find a partially open window.
God.
He climbs his ass up in there. He's looking around, a little stealthy like, and he sets to work looking around for the poison. Doesn't care about anything else.
Well,
You didn't take anybody with you, did you? You just went on your own.
Yes.
Okay.
so let's start with the stealth roll.
Let's see here. I actually got stupid. Nothing wants to work for me tonight. Ah! Alright. I got expertise in stealth. That means that the proficiency bonus is doubled. Cool. Ratsmek is sneaky boy.
And coming from one of the other rooms, you can hear the shopkeep snoring. And I mean, it is quite loud.
Ratsmek is happy about this, and he continues to search for the poison. See, if he steals poison, then it's fine, because the shopkeep, he can't report without getting in trouble himself.
That is true. Okay, yes, you do manage to find a small vial which is very cryptically written drow poison on it. And
Drow poison?
Drow poison. It's made by the drow, and let's see, succeed on a DC 13 con saving throw or be poisoned for an hour or more. If you fail to save by 5 or more, you're unconscious while poisoned.
It's a very useful poison.
Yes, and right beside it, you can see a bottle that has written super drow poison on it.
Ratsmek is confused, but he picks this up and puts it in his bag too.
And you know, where the drow poison only has 1 skull and crossbones, the super poison has 3.
Ratsmek briefly wonders why a merchant would label so clearly these as illegal items, but he doesn't really think about it, and he starts to exit the building through the window again.
Okay, and yes, you emerge out of the shop into the cool night air, feeling oh so much more successful.
Yes. Probably too late, but is the blacksmith still open?
Not unless you're gonna climb in through his window.
No, he wasn't planning on it. He'll wait till morning and then go visit him before we leave.
Planning on it.
No, I just wanted to see if he had a hook that I could get.
Better not get us all killed.
Has Rengar awakened from his coma?
Rengar. Oh, yeah, he's there. When did he get here?
Sneakily.
He rolled better stealth than you.
He did.
So Rengar spent a few days in a alcohol-induced comatose state. On the day he woke up, he went to go to the toilet. He touched a bush he shouldn't have. Another couple of days in a comatose state, and he's only just waking up now.
Last time I had wine.
Oh, you're kind of low there.
Can you hear me?
Oh yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So that's the last time Rygar's having wine.
Until
You wake
the
up in your
next time.
car and you're in
Yeah,
the middle of a town you've never been to. And you can hear
Yes.
our voices of a nearby building.
Rygar is confused as to where he is and why he's actually sore. But he wanders towards the voices, I guess. Kind of still confused and dazed.
Wakes up in the cart and he sees the tavern over on the other side of the market square, and he's like, "Where the hell is everyone?"
What is the meaning of this? What am I? Hello? Anyone here?
Look who comes to join us finally.
Hey, Bram, I seem to have be confused as to what is going on. What do we happen to be at? What is this place?
We're out of the forest, which is good.
Did we successfully take the caravan to where we need to go?
No, we're about halfway there.
Almost.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
getting closer.
very well. And the settlement that we are at, is it a resting point? No?
We are in human village.
Ratmek pops up from behind you.
Ratameg! What did you do to my wine, Ratameg? I know you did something.
Ratmek no do nothing. You drink too much hearty juice. Ratmek
Right.
warns you.
We are in the city of Croswell, and we've made some money here.
Oh, the money that makes good, yeah? Good coin to buy good things, yeah. Very well.
Has the bartender gone off to do his own things at the moment? Or have we got our own little private area?
I mean, we could.
Yeah, he's out of earshot.
Ron finishes his 9th beer. Ugh, I have no idea where that came from. Alright. Okay. Look. At this point, I'm buzzed enough. Okay, I know you're all begging for questions. Ask your questions away. Let's get this over and done with.
Ratmek has no questions. Ratmek only desires sleep.
He pulls back the hood a bit so they can. You get an interesting view, Vic. Raga. Rom is very, very different to how you envisioned him before.
Really?
Ratmek
Quite a bit different.
Ratmek idly scratches at his neck.
You see,
Wait, on my
rather
neck?
a. Second?
Oh, someone's scratching my neck, or what happened?
No.
Ratmek is
Ratmek-
scratching at an old wound on his neck.
Oh, okay.
You see, Brom pulls back his hood, and you see a young 8 to 10-year-old girl with pink hair and 2 giant ponytails.
Oh.
Ratmek says to you that pink thing is Brum thing. No, what happened?
I did not know we are in the company of flamingos.
What is flamingo?
Laughs in Raven.
Brom throws one of his empty beer cups at you, Vic. I mean, at you, Calgar.
At Ratmek.
Can I do a dex check to dodge that thing?
No, you just dodge out of the way, and it kind of beans Ratmek on the head.
Yeah, that's what you see.
What is the meaning of this Brahm or Brahma or whatever your name is now?
It's Brom. It's called Cursed.
Did not know that we're the princes of such pink things here. You will stand out clearly now.
Yeah, I know.
That's gonna
But-
leave a mark.
Yeah, well, I've been dealing with it for far too long. But any questions? Ask him now, because I have a buzz.
He's still got the gravelly old man voice, by the way.
Yeah.
Well, Rygar is still, he thinks that's normal because he hasn't seen much of the world, so he's like, okay.
Okay. I've been here look, I've been stuck like this for about 25 years now, okay?
Ratmek does not know how long the span of time is.
25 years in that body, or what is the meaning of this?
I was cursed.
You look like
Bye.
a child, man.
Stop saying
know.
words, man thing. Ratmek will explain. Brom thing is usually Brom thing, but when he gets very, very angry, he becomes pink thing.
No, I've been pig thing for 25 years.
So
But you were not pink thing earlier. Ratmek does not understand.
Pulls
You
the
mean-
cloak back up, and you can see he hides his face enough. It's like, that's where I do it.
Oh.
Pulls the head thing back.
You mean you've been angry for 25 years? You need to calm down.
No. Was out doing some normal day jobs with my wife. Struck by lightning. And I became this.
Oh,
Ratmek assumes you are divorced now.
No. Look, I have a wife. I have 2 kids. My second grandchild on the way. I'm 51, for Christ's sake.
Ratmek just shakes his head. He's like,
You have it, Ratmek's endless pity.
Right on my
Rygar-
slate. Do you know how to break the curse?
No. A hag came through our town once. She had no fucking clue.
You might be screwed then.
That's why I decided, the kids are old enough. My wife and I both decided it's about time. Head out and try and end this curse.
Did you have the kids before or after the curse?
presumably, before.
so
Look,
many questions if it was after.
I had a when I got
Where's
this
the
curse, I had a back at home. Look, look. My son was about 4, and my daughter was about when I got this curse. And I didn't feel like leaving and not coming back when they were that young, so I stuck around till they're nice and older, understood what was actually going on.
Ratmek thinks this must have been a very confusing childhood.
I missed out on things. I couldn't do the things I, expected to do.
Good on you, son.
I didn't want to give them the rogue backstory of, Dad going off and didn't come back.
Dad turns into pink thing, disappears into the night.
Solves crime.
So, I decided I'd stick with this curse for as long as it was necessary. So, that's why I look like this. Occasionally, the little girl's voice pops through. Kind of sucks.
Ratmek vows to kill you if it ever becomes permanent.
By that time, I probably want to end this fucking thing.
You ever consider changing your hair color? It sticks out, man.
Ratmek tried this. Tried shaving
you
whole
see,
head.
you see, Brom pulls out a blade and chops off one of the ponytails. He'll be back to normal by morning.
Oh, magical hair. I read about this in a book somewhere.
Ratmek leans down to pick up the big bundle of hair, and he kind of throws it over his shoulder and leaves the building. God knows what he's going to do with it.
I
He's
don't think
gonna
I
eat
want to
it.
know.
No.
Where are you going with these? That does not belong to you, Ratameg.
Gonna add it to his
Alright.
nest.
So, any other questions?
That's what he's going to do.
Any other questions? Ask him now.
I just shrug.
Okay. Okay, back to drinking.
Cal starts drinking.
Rygar's just still confused as to how he got here.
And we three in the back of the cart.
I don't really-
Yeah,
I
you've had a
don't-
bad couple of days.
Have another drink. It'll all come back to you.
No more drinks for me. I'm good with water for now.
Cal will have 2 or 3 more drinks.
Now would be a great time to attack the party since everyone's intoxicated.
I mean,
Except for Warble, she doesn't drink.
Rygar and Warble aren't shot, and Ratmix disappeared into the night to add the big pink fluff to his nest.
And
That's-
Cal's a giant target in the middle of the inn, completely hammered.
Yeah, and
Well, you know, if that merchant wanted to look for you, it's not terribly out of the realm of possibility that he would start at the
That's
He'll,
fine.
he'll definitely start with Ratmech, but that's why Ratmech's going to hide his ill-gotten gains. I'll tell the DM where.
That's fine. I'm just gonna try to get some of the ladies in here to pay more attention to the shopkeep if he shows up and tries to start some nonsense.
okay.
I'll
and
just watch.
You're having a good time at the bar, and fortunately, you are not seeing any signs of the shopkeeper that you took advantage of.
Thank goodness.
And, you know, a couple of guys do come into the tavern and, you know, they're looking at Brahm, and one of them walks over and picks Brahm up and sets her on top of the bar and says, "Sing us a song, little girl."
Yeah, Prom,
That's
sing
not
a song.
okay.
Sing a song in your 50-year-old man voice.
Oh.
Tries to get your attention.
15 plus 5. 1d4 plus 3. As he does that, a fist automatically whacks him in the face.
Saw that coming.
Wait, what just happened?
As the person props Brawl on the table, just the automatic, like instinctual, just a fist whack the guys in the face for a total of 4 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, the guy steps back and, you know, he's holding his nose and he's looking down at you, Brahm, and he's like, "Holy cow! This little one sure packs a wallop."
Indeed!
He's like, "Ma'am, I am so sorry for my manners. You know, it was terribly rude for me to grab you that way. And please, would you mind singing us a song?"
Cal will walk up and he'll say, "She's not going to sing you a song, you big fat oaf, but guess what? I will." And Cal will walk up to the stage and engage in a performance check.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you get the crowd really worked up with whatever you're singing.
Anything from 80s hair metal.
Backstreet Boys.
And yeah, you've got the crowd really worked up. They're enjoying it. Even the drunk that grabbed a hold of Brahm, and however, he is sliding further and further away from Brahm.
I'm literally just
hops
trying
off.
to inspire the crowd and promote the inn we're staying at so that they'll make more money off drinks and whatnot. And it's just a good time for everyone.
Brom hops off the bar, walks back over to his table, pulls up, looking at the guy who put on the table, grabs his oversized mug, which is currently full, and is downs the entire thing in one go. Lights
Whoa!
his
Wow.
cigar and just sits there.
Ha ha! That's my kind of little girl.
He's not a little girl, he's a 52-year-old grandpa.
Is this guy driving a white van with no windows?
Yes.
We must get them.
Looks at Calaveras. If he touches me again, I'm going to break his arm.
Mentally, Calamaris replies, I got your back.
And so the crowd's worked up, everyone's having a good time, and you drink and party until the wee hours of the morning. And eventually it becomes daylight, and the caravan's rounding up and calling everyone to get ready so they can head out on the road and finish the remainder of this trip.
I slept. I didn't party.
Cal did not sleep at all.
Yeah, Rygar just observed, and then when he felt sleepy, just went to go look for a place to sleep.
Alright. Ratmick, you wanted to see the blacksmith?
Yeah, he'll briefly stop by to see if he can get a iron hook kind of thing he would use for just like, I don't know, hanging fish or racks of meat, just any kind of hook.
You can find a meat hook.
Okay. Like, preferably he would look for one with like, an opening at the bottom he could slip a rope through, but either way works. And he's happy with that.
Okay.
Like, he's gonna tie a rope to it, and he's gonna make like a grappling hook he can climb around with.
Not a problem. And let's see, anybody want to do anything else in town?
When we're all having breakfast, it's like, I think it might be best if we can find any potions while we're here. Because the last fight didn't end particularly well. So I think if we can find some, it might be beneficial. I got enough for maybe one. Or a couple of additional, medicine kits, whatever. What do you think?
I'm okay with that. I might be able to persuade the potion shopkeeper to give us a discount.
Oh,
Yes, that's a good idea.
The same guy that you just persuaded and realized that you tricked him, and then Ratmick come in and stole his poison? That guy?
Oh wait,
God.
that's the same dude? No, no.
You
negative.
should definitely go back. Ratmac didn't tell you about the theft.
Ratmake doesn't have to tell me he stole a bunch of crap. I know that my influence on the weak-minded is only limited and can be...
See here, I thought you were just going to say, I don't need Ratmac to tell me he stole crap. I know he stole crap.
Oh, that is also true. I'm not going back there if it's the same dude. Case closed.
Yeah, so I think we're pretty well ready to go.
All
Agreed.
right. Then
Yep.
wagons ho. And you all set out on the last leg of the journey to Greyhaven.
As the carts start off, Ratmek will retrieve his ill-gotten gains from their hiding place and get back in the cart with the others. He's got the one vial in one hand, and he's got the other vial in the other hand, and he's just kind of looking at him like, "What is difference?"
One of the ponytail which Brom cut off last night has reappeared.
But the important question is it still in Ratmek's nest in the corner of the cart?
Yes.
Wow.
Cal is not surprised by any of this.
Ratmek realizes this. For the remainder of the trip, he will periodically harvest Brom's hair to add to his nest.
I was thinking you could go into a side business of weaving pink ropes.
We could use it to stuff pillowcases.
I mean, I can sell your pillowcases super fluffy if you want me to.
Every night before bed, everyone just shaves Brom.
Oh God, no! Let's move along.
Oh,
New side hustle.
okay. And
I'm not that cruel.
An ever-giving resource.
And visited.
How's work, Vic, anyway?
It's tiring. Very tiring. But we got that rocket out, so hopefully no more weekends.
This might be a dumb question, but what do you do for work, Vic?
Oh, not a dumb question. I work for SpaceX.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I work for good old Elon's company.
Yes, he serves our modern day mad scientist.
Yep.
Nice.
Wow.
He is legit going to create a space laser and hold the world hostage for $1 million.
Million.
And
then we're gonna laugh and be like, it's 2021. No one has that kind of money.
So far,
Jesus
two of you
Christ.
have fantastic jobs I wish I had. I don't know everybody else does, but at some point I imagine I'll
Well,
figure it out.
I'll clear up a mystery right now. I don't have a job.
Oh,
So,
Yeah, she just flies
you do.
planes.
You fly a
everywhere.
B-17 bomber all around the United States.
oh, yeah. Well, I fly in it. I don't fly it very much.
I got a job working like shipping, receiving for a company. It's pretty cozy. You go in, throw some stuff on some shelves in the morning, and then have the rest of the day off.
But to be honest, that's volunteer. It's not a job.
I would volunteer to fly a B-17.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
same.
Absolutely.
You don't learn how to fly it though. You just you're put in charge of flying it.
Well, you're in the
Still
back. and
legit.
it doesn't have autopilot, and one of the pilots gets tired and goes, get somebody else up here.
That's me.
Okay.
I'm ready. I've been waiting for this all my life. I'm ready.
I can keep it straight and level, sure.
Like I volunteer as tribute.
And just in case anybody was wondering, yes, it does fly like a dump truck.
I've never driven a dump truck, but it sounds awesome.
Me either, but yeah, it doesn't go anywhere in a hurry.
Now, I have driven a dump truck.
It's like you turn the control yoke, and about a second later, the plane starts to turn. Second or two. Yeah, it's you gotta be ahead of the plane.
I'm like that seems a little scary.
It's like
no
yeah.
Corsair, but it's still
No.
elegant in its own
No,
way.
she's awesome. She's my favorite. Well, I wouldn't have spent 6 weeks with her this summer if I didn't like it. Ah. Anyway, yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
So the caravan takes off, and Curly Bill said that today they're gonna stop a little bit later. That there's this nice clearing and so forth. So you will be traveling just a little bit into the evening hours, not by much, but
Those of you who didn't sleep.
And so anyway, I figure a lot of you are catnapping during the day as you can, and you're taking turns, and it starts to get dark, and Curly Bill says, it's just a little bit further up the road, and this is something that they always do. It's one of his favorite clearings.
He has a favorite clearing.
Yeah. Don't you?
Mm.
You don't have a favorite camping or picnic spot?
Like, I've got this this real nice clearing area just on the other side of town. It's great. I love it. I don't do anything with it, but just really like it.
Okay.
However, as you're traveling along, you can notice a bright light shining up out of this field. And it's
Curly Bill, is that normal?
no.
What is the meaning of that, Bill?
That is not normal. There's some old stones over there, but I've never seen anything like it. And you got this little light that's just shining straight up into the sky like a spotlight.
My eyes get bigger when he mentions old stones.
Ratmek proposes that we investigate ahead of the caravan.
Pretty light bulb over there.
Right.
What these natural in these parts of the land, Curly Bill?
We just said that it wasn't.
I was in the back of the caravan looking for my things.
Ratman gives you a little furry punch on the in the leg.
Hey, none of that, Ratmek.
As you start to walk over and investigate, there's these overgrown stones that are rising out of the grassy clearing, and you can still see ruins carved on them.
We've discovered Stonehenge.
Huh.
Druidic workings.
And in the center is just this little ball of light that's kind of like pulsating, and it's shooting this ray up into the heavens.
Pretty beautiful, no?
Ratmek approaches.
An awesome ray.
And I'm going to turn off token locking, so you're all free to move.
I'm going to try and probably fail.
Ragar notices everyone heading towards the light. Slowly approaches.
A little bit stealthy around the edge.
Ratmek, he moves closer to this this ball of light. He's edging towards it. He's got 1 foot towards it, one back. He's got his weapon out. He's just kind of poking in its general direction as he gets closer.
What are you doing?
Nothing seems to be happening at this distance.
Ratmek closes in with it.
Does it look druidic?
Would you like to make a Arcana check?
I can. Oh,
Oh, you are very convinced that it is druidic in nature.
Ratmac scratches at his little furry chin, and he shrugs, and he reaches out to poke it with his finger.
he turns around and says to everybody that she can see, druidic workings.
And
Probably yells out, "Please not
that?
Cal,
elves."
step back once Morwell says that.
Ratmic, you reach out and touch it.
Shiny thing.
Do you
I do-
touch it?
Do not touch that Meg. It could belong to someone.
And let's see.
It certainly does.
It's certainly shiny, which means it's going in my pockets.
Shit. I need a
Well,
ramp.
druidic doesn't always mean good, guys.
My pockets.
I
Get
said
away
I was
from
good.
there, Rat Meg. You don't need no business there. As Rygar tries to urge Rat Meg to come back.
Ratmic,
I'm gonna be real, Rygar. I have a hard time understanding you with that accent.
I know, I keep hearing nutmeg.
Ratameg.
Ratmic, as you reach out and touch it, the light intensifies, and then it starts to dim, and the ball itself shrinks into this marble-sized spot of light. And it stopped broadcasting its beam up into the heavens, and it starts just swirling around you, and it's dodging in and out. It's going underneath your arm. It's looking around your pockets and everything. And
Ratmac does a little dance as he dodges around it.
yeah, and eventually it does find its way into your backpack.
Ah! Ratman keeps his things there. No.
He opens up the flap a little bit and peeks inside.
And you see give me a second to pull up the sidebar. And yeah, you can see that this grappling hook that you just bought is glowing. And this little beam of light is just spinning around your grappling hook, and then it just shoots straight up into the air and vanishes.
Huh? Ratmac is confused.
Well, either
Ratmic, when you say your name, you notice movement in your backpack, and you look down, and your grappling hook starts floating up out of your bag. And it begins to hover over your head. And it is shedding bright light out in a 20-foot radius and dim light out into another. And you're looking at this grappling hook, and as you move around, your grappling hook floats with you, and it always stays within 5 feet of you.
Ratmek doesn't know what to do with this. Why the grappling hook? Ratmek reaches up to grab the rope that's attached to it, and he gives it a little tug.
Yeah, and you're able to pull it down, but the minute you let go of the rope, it goes right back up to the height that it was. And I mean, it's just shining this bright light.
Ratmek no understand why you do this.
Some kids get a balloon.
And
Yeah, I'm completely stumped.
as you said, Ratmick doesn't understand this. When you said your name, the item immediately stopped glowing and fell to the ground.
Oh no. Oh no, this is gonna be a problem. Every time Ratmek says Ratmek, which is his way of speaking, it's going to turn on.
Or off.
Ratmek picks up the grappling hook. He's just very confused, but he puts it back in his pack, and he turns to the others, and he gives a little rat shrug.
Warble.
Okay.
You're kind of laughing in you're laughing in flamingo.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
You realize what is happening. You have encountered a magical property called drift light. Drift light. And it can be applied to any item. And basically, I was having a little bit of fun with the Ratmic. But you take this drift light item and you hold it up in the air, and wherever you say the command word, which is the name of whoever owns it, and it will put out light, and it hovers and stays within 5 feet of you at all times until you say the command word, which turns it back to normal. So basically, you've got a floating lantern.
So I write that out on my slate for Ratmek.
Ratmek sees him. He's like,
Ratmek understands what this does.
Ding!
it comes floating back out again. And he brings his paw and his middle hand up to his head, and he starts doing like a frustrated "Nyah!" and he stamps his little feet. He goes, Ratmek! Costs to fall back down again.
Yeah,
This could be fun.
It was either down to the grappling hook or 1,000 ball bearings.
Oh my god! Can you even imagine?
Oh boy.
But, that's within 5 feet of you, so you would stand a chance of,
Good luck trying to use that thing.
Oh my god.
So.
It's a lantern now.
And so anyway, you now have a magical floating crowbar that casts or grappling hook that throws out light. And
Ratmac just shakes his head and he starts heading back towards the cart.
Not very good for being stealthy. That's going to be awesome.
and you see Finn Dazzle standing at the clearing, and he's just kind of chuckling as you're storming by Ratmick, and he's like, don't feel bad, little fella. Here, have a piece of cheese. And he throws you a gold piece-sized chunk of Gouda cheese this time.
Ratmac catches it and he pauses. He looks at it. He gives Finn Dazzle just this like he's still kind of pissed off, but at the same time, it's like he's got cheese.
I'm going to walk up behind Ratmac and then in his own voice say, Ratmac! Ah! And see what happens.
And you can see this grappling hook trying to float out of the back of his backpack, and there's all kinds of lens flares and light beams shooting out of your backpack.
I'd say it again real quick just to shut it off. And
we need to give that thing a new password.
Ratmac turns around and he points a finger at you and he gives you a look before continuing to storm back to the carts.
Oh.
Hey, Wobble. You're a druid, right?
Yes.
Can you see if you can change the adjustment on that thing so it doesn't say every time you say Ratmac, it does that? Or Ratmac and it goes away. Can you change that for me?
I write down, I'll try. And I'll take a look at it.
Just change it to literally anything else. Because this is going to get real old if Ratmac can't say a sentence without glowing.
Yeah, I'll take it and examine it and see if I can figure out.
It really depends on. It really depends on how closely related Wobble is to Good Morning.
Different worlds, so not very at all.
But hey, all things are possible in the multiverse.
Well, this is true.
Let's just get back on the cart. Ratmac will go back into the cart. He'll give the grappling hook a final disgusted yeah. Before he goes back to examining the vials of poison that he looted.
Because this is going to be a problem.
And Warble, you're pretty confident that you're probably talented enough and understand enough to change the command word to something like "Hey Alexa" or "Okay Siri."
About light lift.
Yes, Ratmac can use that.
Okay.
Then I'll happily trot back with it and hold it out and I say light in one voice and lift in a completely different voice. And it works. And then say it again and it stops.
In the two different voices, correct?
That's what she did.
Ratmac is just disgusted. He doesn't care at this point.
Okay.
Hopefully it's just the words.
From here on out, everyone is excited because, hey, this journey is almost over. And
yeah.
find my map.
We gonna get paid.
Are we, though?
I don't know why you wouldn't. You're heroes.
Are we, though?
Close to Greyhaven.
And
So is Ratmat going to have to try out these vials of poison?
I can imagine you just.
Like,
Now
now
I'm-
I'm really curious what the difference is between the two of them.
well,
I mean, Cal's not going to try your poison.
Yeah, no.
you will just have to try it on someone else.
He goes, once we get to the city, he just goes stalking through some back alleys to see if anyone tries to mug him.
I'm sure we can.
Okay. Yes. 5 more days pass. And on day 20 of your 20-day path, yesterday you seen this beautiful lake and so forth, and today you're starting to smell the salt air from the ocean as you come closer to the city of Greyhaven, and
Ooh.
Yes, and along with the salty breeze, you can smell the smoke and fumes from the tanners and the smiths and the mage-rights who crowd the streets and so forth. And Greyhaven is the most powerful city in the Greenwald, and it is the jewel of the West. It is crowded and bustling, and it's a very noisy city of it's the financial, religious, and political hub of the Greenwald. And you come through some fields on your way, and you see the city and its towers and so forth, and it's surrounded by this massive stone gate. And we are... There's an image of Greyhaven.
Whoa.
Big place.
Big city.
Yeah, and you got the Grand Avenue that pretty much cuts the town in half, and richer up north, and the poor and the slums are down south.
Well, once we get paid, I have an idea. See if we can go get ourselves some magical stuff if we can. That fight with the dog thing, that wasn't pretty.
Ratmac does not think we are being paid that much.
It's worth a look. Plus, I don't want to be ripping off our arms every time.
We're going to get into a shit fit right outside the city gates. All right.
Yeah. Just kidding.
It's happening.
So,
Hey, Rhaegar, this is Greyhaven. I've only been here like twice, maybe in the last few decades.
This is Greyhaven.
Yep.
Rygar's just mesmerized by the cityness.
yeah, it is
The grand scale of it.
Thing you've ever seen. And, all the wagons are outside the gate, and, this is where you get paid. And we got, 5 party members.
Hey, Calamaris. I had a question for you. If I give you 5 silver, will you take Reagan to a decent brothel? Think he needs it.
I'll take him to the best brothel.
Okay. He hands you 5 silver.
Seriously? You saw what getting him drunk. He was out for what? 3 weeks? What do you think getting laid's gonna do to the guy?
Wow.
Yeah, no, Ratmek is putting a stop to this. He does a little furry cutting of the motion with his hand.
It's like, no, you do not do this thing.
What is a brothel?
Ratmek, you should just join us. We've got plenty of money. Just follow me. We're going to take care of this.
Where is this place you are speaking of?
Ratmek grabs onto Rygar's pant leg and he starts kind of trying to drag him away.
Hey, let go of me.
No, man thing. Do not follow them.
Rygar, this is a great place for you to de-stress and relax and have a good time. And
Oh, no. You told me that about wine, and look what happened.
Yes. You listen to
this
them.
is different than wine. It's
Listen
the
to
same, it's
Ratmek.
different. In fact, this is amplified if you drink a little more wine. You'll be surprisingly impressed with how this will work. Now,
Ratmek warned you about head hurty juice, and you did not listen, and he is warning you about this now.
Laughs in Stork.
Don't worry about this rat guy. He's a rat guy and doesn't fit into the social structure of what you and I fit into. This is gonna be
Ratmek bites his
fantastic.
teeth at you.
Ragmed did warn me about the wine.
Ratmek, don't bite your teeth. I like you. We're good friends. But myself and Rygar have some ways to express ourselves. We need to explore.
Rag thing, do not listen to long ear thing.
I am generally confused.
Okay, if you go with Calamaris, he'll show you a good time.
No.
Leave it at that.
A fantastic time.
I don't want to wake up 3
You
weeks
go
later.
with man thing. You'll wake
Don't
up
worry.
with Bernie Crossrop.
I do not want that.
That's why you don't get the cheap places. That's why you send them. That's why we do. When I came down here with my cousins, that's you go to the cheap place. Apparently, you get stuff with that. You go to the expensive place, which Kyle Mars is taking you. You don't have to worry about it.
Ratmek looks over at Brom with narrowed eyes. He's like,
Weren't you married?
Yeah.
Awkward. Okay, so while you're all discussing and talking about burning crotch rock, right, and everything else, Curly Bill's paying you, and he's like, you all did a fantastic job, and, if you ever want work, come see me. If you ever need reference, drop my name. I'll give you all a great reference. You all did a great job, and hey, hope you enjoy the city. And he turns and starts to walk off, and he stops, and he looks back at you, and he's like, I hear that the guards are on the lookout for a gnome wizard. I don't know why, but apparently they're bringing in everyone that they can find for questioning.
Ratmek ditches the group and scurries off among the carts to find Findazzle immediately.
Oh God, what did we do?
Curly Bill let you know that the guards are looking for gnome wizards, and they're bringing them all in for questioning. He doesn't know why.
What did you get us into, Bill?
I'll write out something on my slate that says, does he know if any of the gnomes that have already been collected have been seen again?
No. He has no idea.
Okay.
And
Ratmek is already knocking on Findazzle's front caravan door.
Yeah,
Oh,
and I'll
yes,
go.
My little furry
I'll go there
friend.
too.
How are you?
Ratmek have no time for talk. Tell you much warnings. Guard peoples look for no man with wizard powers. Questioning, imprisoning. Thought you should know.
Oh my god, someone must know about the map.
They will look for you if you enter city. We must disguise you or sneak past them.
That would be a great idea. Because we do need to get into the city.
That, or we could always strap you underneath the cart. Wait, that probably wouldn't work. Never mind.
I'll write on my slate. Can you magic your appearance?
I can mirror image my appearance, but that's it.
Rathmek says to you, hide in cart. We must find hiding place, and then we will take the cart to the gates. Where is it that you need to go in the city?
I need to go to my friend Tychus's. Let's get in the city first, and then we'll worry about where we gotta go. So you want me to hide here? What if the guards go to check the wagon?
You better hide pretty well then. Alternatively, we could cause a distraction for you. Then you slip in through the gates.
Mr. Gnome, what is this map you speak of?
Map? What are you talking about?
You said that they're after our map.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that.
Findazzle, your gnomish wizard who you're trying to sneak in, has got a sage friend inside the city that has found a map that it really looks like it's a map to this very powerful artifact that could, change the world for good or evil depending upon whose hands that it's in. And Findazzle is coming to the city to verify his friend's research. Findazzle does not have the map, Tychus does. But apparently, people have found out that, Findazzle is coming to look at the map, and, they want to grab him for questioning.
We must protect this man at all costs.
Yes, and he's actually paying you to be his bodyguards while he's in the city.
Yeah, we got hired.
Okay. I'm writing feverishly on my tablet, or my slate, and just showing everybody, and then writing, and then showing everybody, and then writing and showing everybody. Say, we dress him up like a baby. Brom, just act like a mom or a sister.
Ratmek just gives you like the craziest fucking side eye. Like, he's got like one eye is really wide and the other one's really small, and he's like, Ratmek does not think this will work.
Brom goes like a blank face, and the head just crocks the side of the hole. The fuck?
And Cal can drive the wagon in.
Ratmac is
family.
thinking that if we try to do this, they will arrest us for something else.
Rygar just like nods his head as Warble says stuff, and then when Rygar says no, he like shakes his head and he just keeps nodding his head. Like, no, yes, no, yeah.
Brom goes to the other carts. Do they have any empty crates big enough to hold a bit bigger than to hold a gnome?
Yes, you do find a crate.
I did find the crate, empty it out. If you open the crate, put a heap of stuff on top of you, seal it back up, then we go through. If they open the crate, they'll see it's full of, cabbages.
No, Ratmac will stuff his bedding in there.
Okay, that'll do. But okay, that's the best plan I got.
Yeah, we'll put him on the bottom, and then we'll put the bedding on top.
Air holes.
And Ratmac will climb into the crate on top, and he'll kind of curl up in there.
Oh God.
And if they open the crate, Ratmac will just hiss at him.
That could work.
Okay, we got a plan.
I personally, I think I like the Kinku's plan better.
No, we would get arrested for something else entirely.
He's small enough; he could be a little kid.
He is at least as big as you. He's a gnome.
Gnomes are like 2 feet, 3 feet.
He's as big as a Ratmac.
That's
basically, yeah.
Could be a big baby.
We are
thinking the grown man and the grown man and a diaper of that just
right.
Okay, so are you putting the lid on the crate with Ratmac and Findazzle inside, or are you just gonna let it be open and it's Ratmac's bed?
I mean, it's gonna be Findazzle on the bottom with the bedding on top, with the Ratmac on top of that. So you can either leave it open and they can see that, or you could like put some holes in it and close it.
It's up to Findazzle, man. He's the one that's got to go through with this.
Ratmac promises not to snore.
If y'all don't mind, as much as I like Ratmac, he does smell a little bit. Can we leave the top off?
okay. Let's get this set up and get through these gates as fast as possible.
Agreed.
Oh my god.
You pull up to the gate. The guards are like, welcome to Grey Haven. Do you have any gnomes traveling in your party with you?
Hell no.
Brom shakes his head.
Well,
I'm using Druidcraft to make the bedding smell like Ratmac's been sleeping in it for weeks.
Ratmac has been sleeping in it for weeks.
I'm enhancing it. Doesn't smell bad, it just smells ratty.
Not that we don't believe you, but we've got orders to inspect every wagon coming into the city. You don't mind, do you?
A shrug. Gesture to the caravan. To the cart.
And
Brom just shakes his head. Like the whole, go on. If you have to.
Calamaris, you, my friend, will be driving Findazzle's cart.
Indeed, I will.
I'm just walking alongside.
I'll drive the cart.
Yes, the guard.
That's right.
Like, I've never lied for someone before. Oh god, and he's kind of just freaking out.
He's like, what do I do?
Which card is
We're fine,
Findazzle
we're
in?
fine.
His or yours?
That's like ours?
Okay.
Just all of our stuff's just been piled on top of it.
Okay. And the guard walks around back and pulls the curtain to look inside, and Vila, you have done a wonderful job with your druid craft, and just the smell of rat mink is, it's literally burning the guard's eyes. It is that powerful, and they're like, "Oh my God, what is that odor?"
Ramek pokes his head over the edge of the crate.
Ah, close curtain. Too bright.
What the fuck is that?
Rude.
Mick.
That is my friend.
Ratmek is the greatest, most powerful blade in all the lands.
You all are,
He throws pebbles. Careful.
I forgot about that.
You're all free to go on in, but keep that thing on a leash, and my God, give it a bath. It smells horrible.
We tried that once.
We've tried.
He hisses at the guard and he scurries back under the crate.
I've smelled better outhouses down in the dock ward than I have that thing.
It wasn't that bad.
Well, you gotta. It's like it's your thing and the genuine article too. So.
Yeah, and quite honestly,
Yeah.
Ratmek is more powerful than the druid craft.
Nice. Well, yeah, I was just trying to go subtle.
And
We're gonna pull that shit off of Findazzle, and he's gonna be unconscious at the bottom of the crate.
Did you put air holes? Well, let's get in.
Okay, you managed to bypass the guards and get the wagon inside. Calamaris, you're next in line, driving Findazzle's wagon. And, he asks you, sir, do you have any gnomes in your party?
No, we don't.
Party.
And, not that I don't believe you, but we are under orders to search every wagon. You don't mind if I, take a look inside your wagon, do you?
I think you should trust me, and I don't think you need to look in my wagon. I think you know that by the build and shape of what we've got going on back here, you don't need to look. It'd be pointless.
Just let him look in the fucking wagon.
All right,
Oh,
look at
this
the
is cool.
fucking wagon.
This is cool. Shift suspicion.
Okay.
They weren't suspicious.
They walk around and, they look in the wagon and you see one of the guards, looks back down the side of the wagon towards you, Cal, and, he comes up and he says, sir, would you mind getting down out of the wagon for a second?
Oh, shit.
All right,
Do not resist. Do not resist.
I'll get out of the wagon, but I'll be ready to establish a mental connection with him telepathically.
Okay, and
They'll light you up with like 60 crossbow bolts.
he looks at you and he's like, you're kind of tall. How tall?
Yeah.
How tall are you? 6 foot?
6'1", 6'2".
Oh, boy.
Would you mind coming back here with me for a second, sir? I've got a question for you.
I'm 6, none your business.
Yeah, I'm not a gnome. I'll come back there.
Tell me you
Why?
bought it secondhand.
Why is everything inside built for smaller people.
Everything inside what?
Everything inside Findazzle's wagon it's very elegant and lavish, but
It's
is
gnome
all
sized.
gnome-sized.
You better come
right.
up with
It's
a
pretty
lie on the
much-
spot, or
It's pretty much a, for lack of a better explanation, it's kind of a playhouse for children, if you know what I mean. These journeys are long. We're going from point A to point B. We're here
arrest
for
him.
months at a time, and a lot of us have kids, and it would be helpful to have something for them to occupy their time.
Okay.
Sir, there's like 60 bottles of liquor in here.
Deception
That's soda.
or performance.
Brom, just seeing this conversation go this way, just holds his hand in his head, groans,
I'm going to deception.
and then starts skipping towards Calamaris, hops on the car, and grabs hold of his arm as if he's her father, trying to hold in the rage.
Yeah. Nice.
Use it. Use your rage. Kill them all.
Channel it.
You can swear, Calamaris, you swear you start smelling ozone.
Okay. Cal, you had your doubts that, you were going to be able to pull this one off. And, however, Brahm just bebopping over to you and holding your arm, and it really convinced the guard that that's probably a good idea. More wagon trains should have activities for the kids. I remember when I was young, and we come across country on the wagon train. I was so bored. And, man, I would have loved to have a place like this to hang out. Yeah,
Right?
I bet
That's what
you're
I'm
really
saying.
popular with the kids. And you know what? You can go on
That doesn't
in.
sound good. All right, we're going in. Being popular with the kids.
That's it. Brahm's alter ego is now named Poppy.
The piece of wood that's like on the nearby seat, you can see that Brom's crushed it to splinters.
Who was it earlier that made the Taylor Swift comment?
As we go through the gates, Brom, like with the gritted teeth, if I have to do that again, I'm gonna murder someone.
Nice save.
That was extremely funny. Brom saved the day. Okay. Officially, we are at the end of book 1.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yes, and the next one is the streets below, the streets unseen. Yeah, streets unseen, and it all takes place here in Greyhaven, and we will. Who's available? Halloween is next Sunday.
Oh.
Oh, forgot. about that.
Yeah. That might be a problem.
I'm probably not available.
Yeah, same.
I'll be around.
I'm hosting trick-or-treaters.
My girlfriend thanks you for everyone who's not going to be here.
And and having like I'll have one
I've
or
got my
two
own
of the
trick or
snakes out.
treaters I gotta take out.
Yeah, that's important.
Yep, same.
Don't bail on the kiddos. Some
The
of my
nieces
best
and
memories are
nephews.
Halloween's.
Oh, absolutely.
Best thing to do is take those kids out as they approach your front door with landmines and other tripwires.
Well, last year I had a stroke of genius and I brought out my snakes, my 2 king snakes, and most people were like, "Oh, that is so cool." So it's
They're
like,
so
this year-
lifelike.
Well, yeah,
For
some lady
real.
was like that, and I was like, yeah, they're alive. I
As they
had one
run away
little girl
screaming.
who was like, I'm not touching it. I'm like, okay, that's fine, And then about 20 minutes later, she actually dragged her parents back and says, okay, I want to touch the snake.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm like, oh,
Cool.
I mean,
Yeah.
they're like fairly harmless. Yeah.
absolutely harmless. Yeah. The only way they're even gonna think about biting you is when they know food is around.
Their food, they're bite sized.
Their food.
I got
they don't
myself
smell
a
like-
fog machine, a bunch of black lights, and a plan to scare some kiddos this year. It's gonna be great.
Nice. I miss those days.
Nice.
Way cool. All right. So next game will be in 2 weeks.
And I don't.
Yep.
We didn't mention it during the game, but did Rygar go up a level 2 when we did?
Probably. Well, he said we were using milestones, so
Yeah. Everyone should be second level now.
Level 2. Level 2.
I leveled up for sleeping.
There you go.
yeah, there you go.
Best level
So I'll
up.
take
You
a
learned
nice
some
sleep.
stuff.
Yep.
It was a Holiday Inn Express.
No, you leveled up for the shit that Ratmick did to you while you were sleeping.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you don't want to know.
That why I'm sore? That's why I'm sore, huh?
That's why you've got little marker drawings all over you that nobody's
Oh my-
told you about.
I've been going around this whole city looking like
Or
a
laughing
fool.
at me.
Cal will find you a victim advocate.
Oh, multi-class.
Like, he's got a mustache. He's got some kind of phallic object like directly on his forehead in black ink.
He's got a white van with no windows.
Awesome.
Oh my God. We're so
Oh, man.
selling our white van.
Oh goodness! So
I was recording a movie the other day and the TV was up really loud and my business partner drove into the driveway in our white van and I had the front door open and it sounded like he was playing ice cream music for a minute and I'm like,
Oh.
okay, yeah, that's really stalkerish. And then I realized, no, it's the sound from the TV coming up through the floor.
I mean,
Nice.
we got a legit ice cream truck that runs around in this neighborhood. So
Yeah, we got one
too.
Man,
it's creepy as fuck.
Stereotypes
Shit.
are stereotypes for a reason.
I agree with that.
Yeah, my husband leans over. Hey, you want some ice cream? I'm like, that's all right. Thank you.
Hey, little girl.
Oh my god!
All right. Thanks for a great game, and we'll see everyone in 2 weeks.
That was
Thank you for
certainly
running.
something.
That
Thank
was
you,
fun.
guys.
Yep.
Thanks.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, all right, I will see you guys later. That was good.
Good night, everybody,
All right.
and happy Halloween.
All right.
Happy
Night.
Halloween
everyone.
to you.